and welcome to the HollyHood Zoomcast, episode 26. I am Aji Manj. 2024.
Goodman here.
Yeah.
Antwon Smallwood.
I know what's going on. I thought everybody's frozen.
Had a bit of a pause there. I mean, what's going on?
No, so I forgot to hit the thing at the bottom of the screen. I was like, oh, yeah, that piece.
No need to do the production meeting during the show. Greg, did you introduce yourself?
Well, you just did by saying my name, so thank you very much.
And now, we're back in the new year. As most of you know, or not know, because we'll be releasing them in shorts, we have done a very extensive, a very hard-fought list to see who is the greatest actor and actress of all time. So, we're going to kick off our show this year, revealing not only the people who made it, but also the brackets themselves. TJ, turn it up.
Here we go. All right. One of these days here.
Drum roll.
Oh, yeah! Here we go. So these are the competing actors. These are the ones that were all made in there. And here we go. So each of the brackets are named after a now deceased great African American actor, or as I like to call them, black actors. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But we'll go ahead and go into our first bracket, which bracket is it, TJ, this first?
Second.
What?
It's freezing up on me.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Let me
There you go, Portia. There you go, Portia. And now in the Sidney Poitier bracket, we have Kevin Spacey versus Marlon Brando. Jeez. What a start. Next matchup. Robert Duvall versus Joe Pesci.
That's tough.
Next matchup. Woody Harrelson, underrated. Gary Oldman, also underrated.
Listen, that's a tough one there.
Last one for the Sidney Poitier bracket. Russell Crowe. Keanu Reeves. Oh. All white actor. That's interesting. Anyway, all right, let's go to the next bracket.
For the Sidney Poitier.
Now, shout out the latest of all of them, Lance Reddick, rest in peace. Let's see who's the first matchup in this bracket. Will Smith, oof, heavy hitter. Tom Hanks, my God. Looks like we might have our bracket of death, folks. What's the next? Oh, never mind. Tom Cruise is in it. Versus Sly. The two most undeserving. All right, let's see.
Oh, I wouldn't say all that now.
Oh my gosh. Leo. DiCaprio. Oh man, versus Morgan Freeman. Jeez. God versus the slave master. It's crazy. Robin Williams. Jack Nicholson. That's gonna be interesting. That'll be an interesting matchup. Next. Harry Belafonte's bracket. What's the first matchup? Al Pacino. She's got a great ass. Sean Penn. Wow. Okay, I think I know where I'm going with that. Sean Penn.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
so.
Johnny Depp. Ooh. Idris Elba. Oh man. Fortunate.
Oh jeez, yes you did.
I did not see The Beast.
Yeah. Your eyes will thank you.
Apparently, I could only work in his favor. Denzel Washington. Oh my God. Ooh. Maybe this is the bracket of death. Daniel Day-Lewis. Good.
That don't even seem fair.
Wendell Pierce versus.
So who's got the bye week?
Jeez, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He said, "Who's got the bye? Get out of here with that." Slander, yo. No Wendell Pierce slander. There's one more bracket, correct? Let's go to the next bracket.
Next.
Oh, the Chadwick Boseman bracket. Bruce Lee, the legendary, versus Robert De Niro. Oh man, Bobby got him. Bobby Mike could got him. Next one, Lawrence Fishburne versus Brad Pitt. What a tough draw. That's a tough draw, man. Next, Harrison Ford. Interesting. Versus Eddie Murphy. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Last one for the males. Jack Lemmon. We love him. Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, that's
come on, man.
Woo, that's tough. That's tough. Woo. So that's the male bracket so far. Let's go to the female bracket now. Let's go ahead and see who actually made the tournament. Oh, you see him. Happy Valentine's Day to me. I mean, wow.
Right.
All these beautiful women. Let's see. Let's go. The Lena Horne bracket. First matchup. Jennifer Lawrence versus Zoe. Oh, how do you
Zoe Saldana.
Saldana. That's a tough one. Oh, Zoe face.
Yes.
Winona Ryder. Next versus Lupita. Oh my goodness. Dr. Umar gonna get me on that one. I think Dr. Umar might come after. What's the next one? Helen Mirren. Oh my goodness. Versus Frances McDormand.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Holly Berry. Who's got the bye in this round? Viola Davis.
Well, that doesn't even seem fair to Holly.
All right, let's go. Next round. Jodie Foster, currently on a heater in True Detectives, at least for the first 2 episodes. Jamie Lee Curtis. I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry. Next one. Amy Adams versus Julia Roberts. I'm sorry.
Ooh. That's a tough.
It might be tough, but I mean,
I already know.
Betty Davis, Hillary Swank. Hey man, I got. Hey, let's see. We'll see. We'll see. Who's the next one? The Eartha Kitt bracket. Kathy Bates. My God. Versus Meryl Streep. Wow.
Heavyweight.
Oh my goodness. Title fight in the first round. Let's go to the next bracket. Cicely Tyson. Eternal. Angela Bassett. There's only one person. Oh, Charlotte. Oh my goodness. Charlotte the third. Woo. Dr. Umar might. Yeah, he might have to cut to me. Houston. First. Jane Fonda. Interesting matchup. That's an interesting matchup there. Next one. Juliette Lewis versus Regina King. She does the Boondocks voices. I'm sorry. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, that was my
Washington versus Glenn Close. Whoa. That's another title fight right there. Next slide. All right. DC brackets. Octavia Spencer versus Elizabeth Taylor. That's that's an interesting one. Michelle Pfeiffer, the Fife versus Alfred Woodruff. Did I say that right?
Woodard. Alfred Woodard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Underrated. Whoopi Goldberg.
Yep.
Christina Ricci. That's gonna be an interesting one too. That's gonna be interesting. That was gonna be interesting. Michelle Yeoh. Oh my goodness. Michelle versus Nomi Rapace. Oh my goodness. That bracket's pretty thorough. Was that the last one, or we got one more?
This is it.
I think that was it was the last one.
And that's the list, folks. All right, unshare the screen. Now, the point of what we're gonna try to do here is we will try to set some ground rules so that way it's gonna be even for all of us. I'll need somebody to talk right now. I'll need to go get a pencil.
Yeah, baby.
Well,
So
So that was y'all's
About
first.
those brackets.
How about those brackets? How did you guys see those matchups? That was pretty. Some of those
Intense.
are pretty intense. Yeah.
A couple people going to get smacked, but some of them are really strong matchups.
Some of those, like
there's some difficult ones starting off.
That Brad Pitt Morgan Freeman one, that's terrible. Is it Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt? Was that one of the matchups? It doesn't matter.
No, it was DiCaprio against Morgan.
Oh my God. Anyway, so, woo, that's crazy.
Now the crazy one is Denzel versus Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh shit.
Yes, that's a monster matchup.
That is a monster. So, okay, guys, let's go ahead and try to be as succinct as we possibly can for once in our lives, and see if we can come up with some ground rules. I don't want to limit it to a certain amount, but I would think 5 ground rules would be good for us to determine what we should use in order to rate each of these people's movies. So
we just need 5, right?
We needed 5 was a good number, I think.
Okay.
This is a career competition, from what I remember.
Yes, it's a career competition.
Not just movies, right? So
yeah, I would say cultural impact got to be one of them.
Okay,
because I mean, there's a lot of good. Everybody on that list is a great actor, but you got to have more than that.
Well, by cultural impact, you mean kind of like, like people know who they are, kind of thing, or what do you mean by it?
What makes a movie star? Yeah,
popularity.
Yep,
that's cultural impact.
Okay.
Because some people are like actors, and some people are just everybody love them.
Right, like Julia Roberts, for instance, was just on the cover, I think British Vogue or something like that, right? That
Right.
did mad numbers. If you put Numi Rapace up there, it ain't, not the same. Both are great actors, but everybody knows Julia Roberts for Pretty Woman. Now, we also know she got a gang of other hits, but it's just her impact is like incredible. I mean, I'm not arguing for her or anything yet, but I'm just saying.
I don't know. It sounds like it. I think I think we should have top 3 a top 3 movies versus like their worst movie for everybody. As a part of the criteria, or the top like 2 movies versus their worst movie.
You mean their best versus their worst, essentially? Like if somebody had something that's just like really, really bad, they would pull down. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. I'm with that.
So you said two good to 1 bad?
Yeah. Unless you want, I mean, and it's the worst of their movies.
I think we should.
And there's some there's some people with some real stinkers out there. Man.
Go ahead, TJ. What'd you say?
I think we should expand it past 2, because
okay. As far as best and worst.
What's that?
It says as far as best and worst.
Just best.
More on their average.
Just best. Yeah, we can.
It should be more. It should be more on their averages. Like if you got say that there's like somebody who's got like 5 bad movies, but then there's one person who has like 1 bad movie, but his 1 bad movie is worse than the other person's 5 bad movies.
So here's how
I play against them.
We have to have. Why don't we come up with this? Why don't we have for each actor maybe a list of 3 movies that we can all agree on to use for the competition?
Oh, I mean,
maybe we should up that number. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm not saying anybody can have 3 great movies, but it's a whole lot more difficult to have 5 bangers than have 2. Like, and if we're talking about career achievement here,
So, yeah.
I think we got to go a little bit beyond just a couple.
So we'll have 5. We'll put their five up.
I'm throwing out 5, but if y'all got a different number, that's cool too.
A lot of these guys have popular movies, but some of these guys I could and by guys I mean both actors and actresses. I can honestly say like I probably didn't see all their movies. So I'll be interested to see how many of those I could like kind of skip through and other ones that I couldn't. because I would like to do it to where we have some that we've all seen, and then there's some that we hadn't seen, right? Like there was a Jack Lemmon one that we reviewed that none of us had ever seen, like the China Syndrome.
Yeah,
that shit was really good. So
that was incredible.
Yeah, so it's like movies like that we did. So okay, so we'll go with the 5 movies. We're gonna go with 2 that like stuff that probably everyone has seen. One movie that you've probably never seen. One that you feel is underrated, and then maybe one that's overrated, or one that's really bad, or something like that. So two popular, one you've never seen, one that's you would consider underrated, and one that you would consider bad.
We're doing this for everybody on the list?
Yeah. But if it's a popular movie, if it's a popular movie, you probably don't have to see it again. More or less. Like, it doesn't hurt to see Glory again, but I mean, I don't necessarily need to go back and see Glory. I know the performances were in Glory. You know what I mean? Like
Easy. Oh yeah.
So, and that's a popular movie. Like, it's whatever you would consider the popular movie. I don't know, maybe 5 is too many. Maybe we could just do 3 where we do never seen one popular movie and one bad movie instead of 5.
What about box office impact? Or are we gonna be taking that into account?
Sí, Capitán. That could be another category altogether. So just say what, box office impact?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Samuel Jackson, the highest grossing ever. So
I was about to say this is gonna be tough.
Everybody, it doesn't matter.
Numbers matter.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so that's 3 categories so far. I think maybe
versatility has to be in there too.
Versatility.
The range. Get it out of my mouth. Gotta have range. You have to. No, can't have him winning the bracket.
What do you mean, guys, fellas? Guys. I got range, guys. Be real. Anyway.
I'm holding back from the slander.
I'm not. I would never, man. I would never. Guys.
Nah. I ain't gonna do it.
Fellas. So all right. So one more maybe. One more.
Really?
So now we have cultural impact, movie strength, box office impact, versatility, and lastly,
staying power.
Yeah, longevity.
Longevity, yes.
Yeah, because there's some people, they had a nice little heyday. And, well, actually, everybody on this list has been doing it for a minute. I mean, you can't be on here with everybody here. Career probably 20 years plus.
Do you want to have some? Well, actually, never mind. I was going to say skill, but versatility is kind of the same thing.
Skill range, yeah.
I was looking at it from a relevant standpoint because while a lot of them have done things close to recent, some are definitely more relevant than others by a long shot.
Yeah, very true.
Because some of the folks, they are faded.
Yeah. Some people have been. Well, there's like a handful of them that are dead. So that
Well, Tom Cruise is actually going to fare probably better than I ever would have wanted him to.
But Daniel Day-Lewis is not. You got to have the balance, right?
Tom Cruise puts asses in the seats.
Yeah, yeah, he does.
Yeah.
So, guys, here's the 5 categories that we're going to be working on, and we can all come together in the chat to come up with the 3 movies. But so we got cultural impact, which is basically popularity / relevance. It's a good category. Movie strength, 1 popular movie, 1 movie we've never seen from the artist, and 1 bad movie. So we can all discuss which movie we've never seen from somebody. And if there isn't a movie that we've never seen from somebody, that probably says something about them too, right? Box office impact. I guess that's pretty much how much they gross and how many people they average as far as people coming out to see their movies, how many times they were number one, stuff like that. Versatility, basically range, being able to do everything from action to comedy to horror to whatever. And then last but not least, longevity. So those are the 5 categories that we're basing on. Is everybody good with that?
Yep.
If you're good with it, say yeah. I say aye.
Aye.
Doesn't say hell yeah. I'm just playing.
Hell yeah.
Oh. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. That's it then. Okay then. So as far as this competition goes, we'll get back to you. TJ, what is the first bracket that we're gonna be breaking down? According to the thing.
The first one was the Sidney Poitier bracket.
So we will be doing 2 matches. Was it 2 or 1 that we did? We'll probably do 2. We'll be doing 2 matches within the Sidney Poitier bracket coming to you very, very soon. I know this was a shorty, but it was a goodie. Just wanted to had to do a quickie for the new year. That came out wrong. That also came out wrong. Never mind.
Hey yo, no.
There's always work at the post office.